time to get the carburetor synced. I've got my adapters screwed in to the carb sync ports. I've got the synchronizer attached. So all four are ready. So there are these screws. So when I twist the throttle, so that screw that's moving adjusts how wide open the butterfly is, allowing more or less vacuum to be sucked through this. So there are three there and there adjusters. So one of the carburetors is fixed and all the other three get adjusted based off of that one. And so with them all adjusted, all four should be sucking about the same amount of vacuum. And I just have to play with those adjusters to increase and decrease. Yeah. Anyway, that's how I understand it. That's what I'm gonna do. If I screw it up horribly, you get to watch. For starters, I'm gonna start the motorcycle and get it warmed up. And with the engine warm, we'll see where all the vacuum is. Well, running out of fuel. Not enough fuel is getting down into the carbs. I'm gonna refuel. Those three are roughly equal. I can't get this one to change much. It's, yeah, it stays about there. I've adjusted the screws that are between these and, so there's three screws. One between these two, one between these two, in between these two. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So there's screws between each of the cylinders. Adjusting these two, well, adjusting this one seems to adjust this one, this adjusts this. This one seems to adjust this one does not change. So, is this a matter of need to set the idle to get this higher? Get the idle on this, get this up, and then adjust these down to meet that? I should just read the manual or find a YouTube video that explains how to do this. I'll go do that. But right now, I got 3 that are roughly balanced, 1 that's not doing as much as it could. I was having issues with it starting easy earlier. It wasn't starting easy. My problem with it stumbling when twisting the throttle, if I twist it up quickly, it would fall on its face earlier. That problem's gone. Mostly gone. Seems to be gone. So balancing may have fixed that, but again, I need to get that one up to where it should be. Guess what? That gauge? So, this gauge plugged into either one of these is reading the same. It's just bad gauge. Check the others. They all report about the same no matter which one they're plugged into. Well, carbs are synced. Enough. With 3 good gauges, they all agree. They're all drawing about the same vacuum, and that's just bad gauge. Cool. Now to get this all buttoned back together, I still don't have a license to drive it yet. I'm sorely tempted to take it over to my neighbor's house for dinner. But I'll probably take that instead. I could probably get away with it. And guess who's finally getting reassembled? Hit a slight hitch. The piston rings that I got, too big. I measured incorrectly. So the piston rings pinched all the way closed, fitting in there. I'm gonna try re-measuring and figure out measurement based on the rings that I did receive. I'm gonna do a bit clean up really. Gotta get that pressed back on. First off, I want to make sure all the bolts behind it are correctly torqued, but this is as far as I've gotten. Oil pumps been installed with its gasket and some Permatex aviation for my gasket. I don't want nothing to leak. Bearings have all been installed, torqued properly. It turns still dirty, no matter how many times I clean it. Anyway, oh yeah, and that was with it kind of turning the camshaft. And chickens are all taking some dirt baths. I figured as much grass that was going to grow back has. So, hey there, Chick. All but 2 are laying eggs now. That is Americana, supposedly. She's not laying eggs yet. And possibly that one, listen, may or may not be laying. Not sure. But 2 are not laying yet.